So in my last video about how to make money as a teenager, I talked about selling candy at your school, because you can make like $30 a day selling candy at your school. But if you want to up your game, you switch into noodle selling. Noodles are very high profit margin because you can buy them very cheap online, like for 50 cents for just one pack, and then you can even buy in bulk, like buy 10 or 20 at a time and get them even cheaper than that. Then you can sell them for like $2-3 a piece, and then you're making good money if you can sell like a couple of these a day. You want to take advantage of kids who don't know what to do with their money and just spend it on random snacks. So any sorts of snack will really work for this one, chips, sodas, candy, and noodles. I think if you have those 4 different options, you'll definitely be making, you could even make upwards of $50 every single day just from doing this one. While you're in school, you have nothing better to do, you might as well do this one. Number 2 on the list is child sitting. And I know a bunch of people making a good wage, like a double the wage that you would normally get as a teenager from sitting children. So the way that you get clients from this will often the times be through your school. If you have like first graders or like second graders, I don't know when it's really appropriate to start sitting children, but like before they are like 13, they can't be home alone, so like you'll have to sit them or like take care of them, maybe play with them if they're a little bit younger. So essentially you want to talk to their parents, and if they can see that you're a responsible kid who maybe can take care of their own kid, they'll reach out to you, and maybe you have to reach out to them and say, I can sit your kid, I like to play with your kid or something. And then most likely they'll say yes, because parents are always looking to, get rid of their kid for a certain period of time to go do something else. The parents of the children that you're sitting will most likely choose another like a teenager over an adult, because first of all, it's cheaper most likely, and second of all, they would rather support a teenager trying to make some money than like an old woman in her 40s like running a business from this. So it's really easy getting clients with this one. There's a girl from my school, she has a couple children that she sits, and she's making good money from this, much higher wage than just working in the supermarket or whatever you could do as a teenager. Third on the list, I've never seen anyone talk about before. I just got this idea the other day, and that is build a home gym and then get your friends to come over and work out together and charge them a bit. So the reason I got this idea is because I work out with like a neighbor down here who has his home gym, like, and he has put a bunch of money into like getting good equipment and stuff like that. But the truth is, you don't have to make that big of an investment. You can get like a bench press for like $50. You can get a squat rack for like also $50 most likely, some weights, and then you pretty much have a little gym setup. And the thing is, a gym subscription is very expensive, and I dodged the gym subscription. I was like, I have to go to the gym, and then I looked at the price of the subscription, and it's like way too much. I don't want to pay like $30-40 a month for my gym subscription. No way. So I do that for free with him, like, and one of my other friends. But I just had the idea, if like I didn't have that opportunity, I could buy some weights, buy a squat rack and some things, and then invite my friends, like 5 friends over, and charge them like $5-10 a month, much cheaper than what a gym subscription would cost. And if you like have a spare room or something, you can just go do that like 5 days a week after school with your friends, and they'll be very happy because they saved some money. So I think that is a very interesting idea, because it's both good for your health and you make money, and it's fun because you're just training with your friends. So you can even sell the equipment when you're done using it and make that initial investment that you had to make that up. The fourth one on the list is tutoring, and you've probably heard this one before, but it's because it's very true that you can make a lot of money tutoring. So I imagine if you're watching this video, you probably speak English. So there's already one thing that you can teach. There's online websites where you can teach English. Most of the time it would be people from foreign countries who can't speak English, so they have no idea. You don't have to teach them any like advanced grammar or anything like that. You just have to sit with them maybe in a program and then read some for them and make them read it and stuff like that. And you can jump on a call, just one-on-one call, and do this one. And If you're like 14, 15, I imagine this one could be a very good opportunity. But if you have a skill that you have learned, like playing an instrument, or maybe you're good in school, maybe you're good at maths, a way to get clients for this one is at your school. So if you're good at maths and there's another kid who's not that good at math, you help him out with that. That is one way, but eventually you can actually scale this into a business by, for example, making a YouTube channel where you teach, if you're good at guitar, you teach that, or if you're good at some other skill, you teach that, and then you can build that into a blog or into a course or something like that. This can actually just go from a skill that you are good at to a business that you're actually monetizing and making a bunch of money from. So I want you to think about this. If you are good at something, good at coding, good at, it could be random things like a craft that you're good at or something, you can teach that. And a thing that you have that pretty much no one else has is the fact that you are a teenager who is good at this. So you can make a YouTube channel where you specifically target teenagers. Essentially, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm targeting teenagers who want to make money. And you can probably see how that separates me from the competitors who are just targeting all people who want to make more money. I target the teenagers specifically, and because I'm a teenager myself, I can most likely maybe do a little bit of a better job explaining it to you, hopefully. So that is the whole idea behind this one. So if you have a skill, go ahead and tutor, one-on-one tutoring, or on a platform like YouTube or Instagram or something like that. Definitely one that you can build into a good business. The fifth one on the list is resell things from AliExpress. So if you don't know what AliExpress is, it's basically a website like Amazon, but things are incredibly cheap. Every gadget that you buy, you can find that like 5 times cheaper on AliExpress. And you can even get free shipping. It maybe will take a month for the things to get there. So when you buy a gadget for like $20 in a store, that is the perceived value of that thing. They think that that is $20 worth of item, but actually that is worth $1, but they just sell it for $20. So essentially what you can do is you can buy that thing and then you can sell it, and that can be sell things at your school. One idea that I had, because some people from my school are interested in like anime things, like anime shirts and anime merch and anime, gadgets all over the place, right? One thing that you could do is buy things from AliExpress and sell it to them more expensive. So it's basically like selling noodles, but you just do it from AliExpress. And the thing is, you don't have to say where you have it from. You can just say, I have these things, would you like to buy them? I have this merch, would you like to buy it? And you can even undercut the market and sell it like just 2-3 times as expensive as you buy it from AliExpress, and then you make that money. So definitely take advantage of AliExpress or other similar websites where things are incredibly cheap. People don't know that these things exist, so I just want to tell you that there's a website where you can get pretty much anything other than things that go in your mouth very cheap. So use that to your advantage. You can even build this into a business where you build a website and market it and just buy things from there and send them out to customers. Drop shipping is what that is called. You can build this into a business, but definitely check out AliExpress. Start selling things to your friends, your family. Number 6 on the list is sell your old stuff. So this is kind of a no-brainer, but most of you don't realize that if you're like 15, you probably have like 10 grand worth of things in your room. Just look around in your room. And I'm like, yeah, I see a microphone here that is expensive. I see, things that I use for my YouTube channel, but I also have things in my like drawers that just old Christmas presents and iPads and electronics and things like that. And the thing is, if you don't use that anymore, go ahead and sell it and use that money to start one of these other businesses that you can make a bunch of money from. So don't have those things sitting around. Just put them up on eBay, on Craigslist or something, and they'll be gone in a couple weeks, and then you will have that extra money. The last one on the list is reselling phones. I haven't tried this personally, really on a big scale, but I have tried to get into this market, and I know that this is a good side hustle, especially if you care for electronics. So what you essentially do is you buy up phones from your family. You ask your grandparents and your parents and your friends if they have any phones, and then they'll most likely sell it to you under the market price, because you just come with the cash and just give it to them, take the phone. And the thing that you do is you try to sell that for a better price at like on eBay or something like that. So you can go to sold listings on eBay and you can see what the phone is selling for. You can also put up an ad on Facebook Marketplace. I've tried this myself, and hundreds of people will message you saying they have old phones, and the thing is, they almost want no money for that because they haven't gone through the effort of like making a listing and trying to sell it themselves. They just want the cash. So if you just if that is in your neighborhood, you just go ahead and bicycle over to them, give them the cash, get the phone, and put in the effort and try to make a nice listing where you try to sell it on eBay or something like that. You can make like $50, $100 on each phone that you flip. So flipping phones, reselling phones, whatever you want to call it, is one that you can, if you have like $100 to start with, you can start doing this one, buying cheap phones, cheap old phones, and flipping them on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, or something like that. Make sure that you don't buy like some stolen phones or something like that, because that is the risk with this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. 7 ways to make money as a teenager. If you did, make sure to click this video right here, because that is 8 ways to make money here in the summertime. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel right here, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.